Hi everybody, welcome back. This is Miss Faye and this is my world. Okay, today's topic is take time to heal. Take time to heal before you get into a relationship. Okay, before we get started, I want to say welcome. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to all of the new viewers. Welcome to all of the new subscribers. And welcome to you who have been with me from the beginning. I really appreciate you. Now, those of you who are new to the channel, I will answer your relationship questions. So at the end of the video, I'll show you a link where you can send in your questions. And I will either answer them through the email or I will answer them on air. And it can be your decision. Now, those of you who are interested in these caps, they are now available in my online store. So just go to the description all the way to the bottom and you'll see a link that says online store. Just click on that link. And there you are. Okay, let's dive into this message today. Take time to heal. I know I get a lot of letters from young ladies and men who are between relationships. Okay? And they want to know about a new relationship and they haven't healed from the old relationship. It's very important for you to take time to heal, and I'll tell you why. Number one, if you have been sexually involved in your prior relationship, you have a soul tie that you need to break before you engage in a new relationship, because you'll be bringing the energies from your old relationship into your new relationship. And that's not a good idea. And healing takes time. It really does. You know, my last relationship, it took me, a couple of years to overcome it. But I was in the relationship for over 6 years, you see. So it did take some time for me to overcome what I went through in the relationship. Okay? And we call this baggage. You don't want to drag baggage from your old relationship into your new relationship. That's why it's important for you to take time to heal. To heal. You see? And once you heal, you can go into your new relationship fresh with no baggage. And hopefully your partner would do the same thing. Okay? Now this message today was inspired by some letters that came in. Okay? So let's dive in and see what we have here. Take time to heal. Okay, here we go. I was a teenager and I had a good male friend. We were strictly friends as teenagers. He was a very shy, quiet teen and still very shy and quiet. He is a grown man of 47 years old. He has only had 2 relationships in his life. The mother of his daughter for 7 years and his last relationship of 3 years. Both women were highly abusive toward him, especially his second girlfriend. They both cheated on him and have substance abuse issues. All right. Now you say that you will be 44 in August, and you were married for 19 years to a narcissist. But you have been divorced since 2017. So now I assume that you're looking at this new man that you were friends with at teenagers as a prospect. Okay. You'll be 44 in August and he's 47. Okay. Now, you're talking about your friend's last girlfriends, and you say that they both cheated on him and have substance abuse. Okay. He is no longer with them. We get along very good as teenagers and now as older adults. Okay. We got along very good as teenagers and now as older adults. His mother was never in his life. She was a prostitute and a drug addict. She gave him away when he was 4. He never has had one female in his life that treated him with respect and dignity. Well, it sounds like he had a very rough life. Okay, and whoever she gave him up to at when he was 4, you know, some of those kids are really mistreated. You know, I assume he went into the foster care system or whatever, but I'm pretty sure that he suffered abuse going through all of that. He is a good man with a big heart. He has been taken advantage of and very abused by both his exes. Okay, let me say something about this before you even get to the letter, to the question. If he has been abused by women all of his life, believe me, he has a thing about women. Okay? He can't help but. If he's been abused by women all of his life, I would have a thing against him. You understand? That's nature. That he would not trust women if they have been hurting him all of his life. He can't trust them. How can he trust them? You know, and even he's chosen these last 2 girlfriends from the pattern that he's seen growing up. His models were abusive women. So that's why he chose abusive women. That's all he knows, that women are abusive. You understand? Okay, let's see what you say here. Can a man who has only known abuse from women and only experienced angry women, can he change? He can heal. He can heal. Will this haunt him for the rest of his days? Not necessarily. Is it possible for him to heal and be in a relationship with a woman who wants to love him and really enjoys his company and also loves his personality? Okay, yes, I believe he can heal. But because he has suffered a lifetime of abuse from women, all right, he probably has a hate for women. Maybe it's a love hate. You understand? Because women have always abused him. It's apparent that he wants to be with a woman because of his last girlfriend. And I assume that you are interested in him, and that's why you are asking the question. Yes, he can heal, but he has to decide that there's an issue and that he wants to heal from it. You can't heal it, and you cannot convince him to heal. He's got to recognize the issue and want to heal himself. And I'll tell you why. Because it takes a total commitment to heal. To go on this healing journey, you need to be totally committed. And you need to totally want the change. You understand? It comes from inside of the heart. You have this desire to change. And then you go on your healing journey. You see? And because it's a practice that you need to practice every day without fail, you see, until it becomes a routine in your life, that's how you heal. You understand? You must do your affirmations, your meditations every day. But see, you can do this while you're going about your day. You understand? When you wake up in the morning, you're thinking positive. And if negative thoughts creep into your mind, you see, you got to push them aside and think of the positive. You see, this is work. This is not something that you just, I'm healed. No, it's work. And it's spiritual work. You see, he has been abused. He has probably been, I know he's been emotionally abused. He's probably been physically abused too by women. It's going to take some time for him to heal. Now, whether you are willing to go on the journey with him, if he decides he wants to heal, you can do that. But you cannot decide to heal for him. And with you telling him, you can tell him that, through healing he can change. And he may listen to you and he may want it for himself. But it's got to come out of him. There's no other way. Ladies, we can't change people. We cannot change their upbringing. We cannot change, what has happened to them in their lives. It's their life. They have to be the ones that want it to be better. Okay? I hope that you understand my advice on that one. He has to decide that he wants to heal. And if he does, if he truly wants to heal from that, he can. He can. And start all over again. Okay? So I hope that you understand that message, and I really hope it helps. All right, we got another letter here. And this one is entitled, A Toxic Sister. Okay, here we go. My sister is angry at me because I chose to limit our interactions and conversations. We came from a very negative, toxic, and controlling mother who has done a number on our mental health. Yeah, if she was toxic and controlling, I know she did. I am on a healing journey. Good for you. I am also in therapy. My sister, on the other hand, complains about her life, her job, her man, her kids, her finances, etc. I find that with each conversation, I am drained. Okay. All right. If you're drained, it's because your sister is draining you. She may be an energy vampire. And that's the way she gets energy, by complaining to other people and draining them. Okay? Let's see. Everything in her life is half empty instead of half full. Our mother was very abusive, which has left us with trauma. Okay? Yeah, your sister needs to heal from that trauma. And you're already on your healing journey. That's why you understand? You can really see your sister with clear vision because you're on the healing journey. You see? Each phone call with my sister consists of us talking about our mother. Yeah, that takes you down that dark pit of criticizing and blaming your mother, which triggers me and causes negative emotions. My sister acts as though I am the only person on the planet. Well, you're the only person that she can communicate with. You understand? Well, that she can vent to. Let's put it that way. Because it doesn't look like much of your communication. It looks like her venting to you. Okay? And you're probably the only person that'll sit there and listen to it. I am introverted. Okay, well, you're perfect then. Because you're a listener. You understand? You're a listener. I love my quiet little apartment and my simple, peaceful life. She calls several times a day, even when I'm at work, only to talk about negative, empty subjects. She is not happy in her life, nor is she working toward happiness. It's like she wallows in negativity. She is. She is. Probably because she doesn't realize there's another way. Maybe, she was raised in a home with an abusive mother. You understand? And it works on your worth and your value and your self-esteem. You see? And she only complains about it. She can't get past it because she's not on a healing journey. She's still actually in the pain of it all. She has not grown out of that. She has not healed out of that. So, because she's in that misery, she sees something wrong with everything. She's living in the negative and not in the positive. You understand? And this happened because the way she was raised. The way she was raised. And maybe she doesn't realize there's another way to live. Okay? The sad thing is, all we have in common is our mother. That's it. I told her that I am working on myself and needed some space. I only explained this to her because I was at work and she kept calling. Okay, here's the thing. If you are at work and she keeps calling, don't answer. You understand? And if it goes through a switchboard or something, just tell folks that you are busy or put busy on your phone. Don't answer her calls. Wait until your workday is over and you're in a peaceful state and then call her back. This way you kind of catch her off guard. Okay? Because when she calls you, she already has what she's going to talk to you about and everything and tell you all about what's wrong in her life. But if you call her later, after work, once you calm down and you're peaceful and everything, you'll catch her off guard and she won't have as much complaining to do because she's had time to forget it. You understand? To forget what she was going to tell you. So she might say, oh, I was going to tell you something, but I forgot it. You never know. So try that. Don't answer any of her calls when you're busy or when you're at work. Yeah, understand? Call her back when it's convenient for you. And say, oh, I see your call. I'm sorry I missed your call. You understand? And then after a while, she'll get the message not to call you at work, number one. Okay? So now she is on social media posting updates saying, I am all alone, or I can't depend on anyone. I feel kind of guilty. You shouldn't. Why do you feel guilty? About your sister feeling all alone? Your sister just needs to be healed. That's it. She just needs healing. Okay, maybe you can send her this video to watch. Maybe it'll help. That's all she needs, is to heal. And her life will be a whole lot better. And then when she talks to you, it'll be more positive. You understand? Through healing, your language becomes more positive because you are thinking more positive. Okay? And let's see what else. Okay, but you say that you have had peace these last few days while keeping my distance. You see, that's it. You keep your distance from her and find your own peace. And I'm going to tell you, if your sister decides to get on this healing journey, she can find peace too. She won't see negative in everything. Now, there are optimists in the world and pessimists in the world. Yeah. Is your sister a natural pessimist? Or is this just a result of your upbringing? You see, I'm taking it from your letter that it could be a result from your upbringing. Okay? Your sister just doesn't know about healing. And once you heal, you know, you're on your healing journey. And kudos to you. Kudos to you. But you have to guard your own energy. You have to guard it. Which means that you know that your sister's negative. You see? So take less calls from her. You make the call to her when it's convenient for you. You know, you just get back to her. And tell her, you know, I'm sorry I couldn't take your call. But what's up? You see? And she won't have as much fire when you call her back. You see, because she's had time to do something else with all of that. See, when you take a call, she's a ball of fire then. She's got it all in her head where she wants to tell you all about the negative that's going on in her life. Put her off and call her back later and see how that works for you. Okay, I hope that you understand that message, and I really hope it helps. People, today's message was about healing. And your healing process is very important if you want to have a happy life. If you want to be happy. If you want abundance in your life. You see? And people, don't jump from one relationship to the other. You see, there was a saying out there. To get over a bad relationship, you know, you jump into another relationship. Don't do that. That's the worst thing you can do. You see? When a relationship ends, heal. Heal first. Heal totally before you consider another relationship. This way you'll have your power back. You'll have your self-esteem. You'll be more confident. You see? And you can see things a whole lot clearer because you won't be in a state of desperation feeling that you got to have somebody. And you're afraid to be alone. Being alone, I tell you, is powerful. It is powerful. So I hope that you understand this message today, and I really hope that it helps. Now, those of you who have questions that you would like for me to answer, here is the link. Send your questions to MissFayesWorld@hotmail.com. That's MissFayesWorld@hotmail.com. And try to keep your letters to one page. Just summarize your situation and ask the question. And if you prefer that I answer your question through the email, just put it at the top of your letter. And this way it won't be overlooked. I thank you all for watching this video. I thank you for supporting this channel. I thank you for your comments. I read them every day. And it really lets me know how you feel about these messages. So just keep them coming. Keep them coming. All right? And I thank you for your letters. And a special thanks to those that leave a donation. I appreciate you so very much. I wish you all well. I wish you all much happiness. And I hope to see you next time.